Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. The mic was mute. This is Chris,
And Marta.
and today we got some really good stream and good news for everyone here because Hawaii is stepping up to another level of reopening. Okay, so first off, let's say as of last Friday.
Yeah, as of last
Uh
Friday,
huh.
we have 71.6% Hawaii residents are fully vaccinated, with the state infection rate to 1.7%.
Right. So infection rate 1.71%, which means we are hovering around, I'd say about 100 cases a day. So it's not too bad. So hence why they're ready to step it up a bit. So with that being said, um, wait, the number of active cases is down to 86% since
Right.
2 weeks ago, and that's why they're moving up. Um, also, starting the 8th, which is the Monday, 8th November, they are loosening up the foreign restrictions on tourists here. So, which means two things. Which means that one, they're gonna be a lot more free to move around and easier to come in here. And as a matter of fact, let me push you this. Okay, so direct international travel to Hawaii pretty much be coming from Canada or like James, or if you're coming from Europe or Southeast Asia or Asia somewhere,
Right.
it's going to be a lot looser. And this is what you're going to need. Basically, you're going to need proof of vaccination, somehow come up with it, and negative negative COVID-19 test or antigen test within 3 days. Now, for U.S. citizens, it's easy as showing the proof of ID and all that. And also, if you're not fully vaccinated, let me move this banner out the way here. If you're not fully vaccinated, you just got to get negative COVID-19 or antigen test within a day of your travel. So what does that mean? What if you're in New York and you got to lay over in Hawaii? I mean, over in LAX or in LA, San Diego, or somewhere on the West Coast, which means as long as you get on that plane, do not get off and leave the security area, you should be good. Once again, that's perception here that everyone's getting. Okay, so that being said, now if you're coming from, let's say, from Europe, coming here,
Right.
um, you will. There is a different guideline to that. So pretty much, you're gonna be considered um, a domestic traveler to Hawaii. So beginning November 8th, international travel passengers entering the U.S. will be treated as domestic travelers. So that falls into the Safe Travels program and whatnot. So if you got any questions on Safe Travels program, we will put it up on the description down below. Okay, so
And Australia open too, right?
oh yeah, that's right. Australia opened
So,
up,
yeah.
and
We'll be
that's
having
really good
Australian
news.
visitors here again.
Right. So we're loosening up. We're opening up
Yeah.
Hawaii for everyone.
Which means more businesses will be open.
Right. And then, that leads on to a little bit more of a problem I see, right? The problem is they are reopening on Monday and they just announced this week. So which means that all the businesses, since they're opening at 100% capacity now, that they're going to have to scramble and find workers. Until they do, you can keep expecting to have, longer lines and whatnot. But the good thing is that, to mitigate that, I guess, they open up 100%. So there you go. The mask is still required indoors
Right.
in Hawaii until, well, they proposed to pretty much remove the whole mask restriction starting like the beginning of 2022. So it's not that far away. We're talking about less than 2 months from now. So that's always good news. That's I guess a way to look at stuff that is turning into the positive side, and we're getting better. We're getting better and better. We're opening up more. So right now, the only problem with travels from Asia, Japan more specifically, is the fact that they have a little stricter rules when it comes to traveling to the States and then going back to Hawaii. It's a lot harder that way. And hopefully it gets better. And as soon as they loosen up, it's supposed to be like that in 2022. So when they open up, we can expect a lot more influx of people coming in here. So before then, you can enjoy Waikiki and Hawaii all to yourselves until the Asian market opens up. So that's what we have going on now. Now,
Also,
yeah.
there's a new tough exhibition rule by Biden just made, Biden administration.
Uh-huh.
So now, mostly businesses that have 100 employees or more are meant to have vaccinations, which
Right.
is ruled now. If they don't have any vaccination, they have to get tested at least 3 times a week.
No, is it 3? I thought once a week you got to get tested.
I think it's up to 3 hours.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay, so it's
up to
gonna
3.
it's gonna be depending on the businesses, right? Because they're gonna mandate it that businesses in Hawaii will need to have 100% vaccination or accountability of safe operations. So pretty much when you're saying that you're within compliant and whatnot
Right.
of pretty much safety for all your patrons.
Yes.
So the problem is that we got about 800 businesses in Hawaii statewide that has over 100 employees, and
Right.
that would pose a risk.
Hotels, all
Exactly.
different, yeah,
Right.
malls and
Hotels,
all of that.
restaurants, malls, big establishments. The thing about it is, so when let's say when they I think they're giving them till January, sometime in January to be compliant.
Correct.
So after January 4th, what are they risking not having that compliancy in place? What will happen?
They're
there?
gonna have a big fine, at least $14,000. That will be the penalty
Oh,
if
14
they don't comply.
14,000. I think that's 14,000 is on a daily rate too, because
Okay.
this is a federal regulation. So it's not even the city and state anymore. It's the federal government saying, hey, your businesses have to be
Right.
doing this and that and whatnot. Okay, so we are there.
Woohoo! Chi Jaspiel! Aloha!
Hey, Devon Arena. Hope you guys having safe travel. Let's all join them on their trip to a cruise ship, right?
Yeah,
they're going
there
all
are.
over
You
the
guys are in Miami right now.
Yeah. So welcome.
Awesome. Leland, what's up, Leland? Aloha.
Aloha. And
Thanks
of course
for
we
joining
got
us.
Vegas 777 is the very first person that joined us
Welcome
today
back.
to be joined by the ever so dependable James. James, thank you for joining us this
Thank
week,
you.
but I know you missed it last week, but we're trying to make it up this week, right? All right. Okay, so let's go back to what we're talking about. So when it comes to Safe Travels program, there are only some, I guess, trusted partners that they will take a test from. And those tests, let me push it up here to you guys so you guys can see.
I think I can see someone has a question too. When we
Okay,
get back.
James, we will get back to you.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the trusted ones here in Hawaii.
Mhm.
I mean, that's trusted by Hawaii to take they will take their test from these places. And let me just get rid of this so we got better view here. Okay, so those are the ones that they're taking in. So A to Z, the domestically inside the United States. That's the list that they're taking your test results from. CVS, pretty much that's
Most common
nationwide.
ones,
Yeah,
and
right.
Walgreens.
Walgreens is there.
Yeah,
So those are the ones that
Kaiser.
will take. Kaiser's on there. So besides that, everything else is like independent city ones. And I see one from Guam on here. So wow.
Yeah.
Okay, couple of Guams. Okay, so that's the list. Now, if we're talking about from Europe and whatnot, they have a different list that they will take. James, we'll get back to your question, but for international ones from Korea, those are the ones that they got available. There's a couple of them that will take it from the airports, or that they trust the airlines to provide the good. They'll take their results in from airlines and whatnot. So those are it. Okay, there's also Japan on there, but there's like over 100 different places in Japan they will take.
Right.
So thank you for on Instagram. Thank you for following us today. I really appreciate you guys. Please do give us a like on this to pretty much share this with everyone else on here on YouTube. So we got some, like I said, pretty good information today for you guys. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so that's pretty much the current state in Waikiki. It's nice and sunny here today.
Nice and sunny.
Okay,
It's
and
a little cloudy, but
just a
it's
little.
still beautiful.
It's manageable. It's manageable. And also, let me see if I can show you guys the prediction here for the next 10 days. It's not bad at all. I can tell you that. 10-day forecast for Hawaii. 80s and 70s. All the way to the 18th, 19th, 20th. It's all 80s,
rain.
70s.
We don't see any rain at all.
Right. It's funny because you mentioned that rain, because when it rains here in Hawaii, all you got to do is wait 5 to 10 minutes and it's a whole new thing.
And just look for the rainbows.
Exactly.
Which Hawaii is famous for.
Exactly. There's always going to be rainbows out there. But that's the forecast for the next, all the way to the 20th. Okay. Moving on. So one thing that we were talking about earlier.
Let's get back to that question for James.
Oh yeah, let's go back. I'm sorry about that, James.
Included with the code restrictions right now.
Okay, so here's a question from James. Do you know if pharmacies are offering testing sites in Waikiki within 3 days to get back to Canada? Yes, they're all over the place here, James. Like those lists that we showed earlier, CVS does offer it here, and we got multiple CVS on islands. So that's it. Oh wait, let's show the shirts. How you guys like the shirts? So this is the company shirts that we're gonna be doing for our, some of you guys, or most of you guys know that we started a tour bus company here in Hawaii, and initially we're planning to do that in Oahu, right? So our end state goal is that to open it to all islands, but that's giving too much information already. But but yeah, that's open it up. So speaking of the tour. One of the things that we're gonna be serving you guys once you get on the tour is, you always hear malasadas in Great Bend, right? And all, and malasada is great, but it's just we are planning to offer to choose you guys a hidden gem that a lot of people here in Hawaii know, that not too many outsiders or tourists know about, right? You always hear Leonard's malasadas. Leonard's malasadas.
Right.
Leonard's malasada is great. I love Leonard's malasadas. But the alternative we're about to tell you guys will blow your mind. All right. Okay. We are talking about.
Yes, we're talking about the Lelihia Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
So if you guys haven't heard of it, it's actually like a hidden gem for people to try it. They actually call it a magic puff.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to explain what exactly it is, but it's like a cocoa puff, like a pastry with chocolate pudding inside, and with like a top with a semi-thick vanilla coconut, what is it, glazed nuts or frosting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's out of the world.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay. So it's great. Like I said, we're gonna be serving you guys that when you get on the bus. But I want to get back into something a little that applies to everyone here, right? Here's the latest update. Let's talk about Diamond Head. Diamond Head. So Diamond Head right now, they are in a major renovation for about a week. Started last week. It should be done mid this week. They are taking away parts of the Diamond Head, I guess the structures on top of Diamond Head. It's for safety reasons. Pretty much people don't want people, the local government don't want people jumping onto those structures. That's not stable. Mind you, those structures been there since World War II to 1950, somewhere around there.
Yes.
Right. So it's a little unstable and they are not maintaining it. That is not I guess one of the concerns that they have here. So just keep that in mind. So, and nothing much changed with Diamond Head. They still charging is it $5 per person, except $5 to get in and $10 to park your vehicle on site there. Or you could take the bus from Waikiki to the Diamond Head, and it's only going to take you like less than 20 minutes. And I believe it is bus 72. And just go to www.thebus.org and they'll direct them to tell you about the schedules and the stops and whatnot. Okay, so definitely one of the big attractions here. They are trying to rebuild outdoor living here in Hawaii as a prime example, the Manoa Falls. Manoa Falls, another great waterfall attraction
Right.
that's close to Waikiki. Um, they repaved everything. Actually, they reroute the trail to somewhere more stable and more and much more safer than the old trail. So
That's the
that's
closest waterfall to, I would say, Waikiki.
closest and safest
Safest,
and
yes.
regulated. So it
Because
costs
they
about,
remodeled it.
I think it costs like $5 to park there. So it doesn't matter if you got,
Right.
if you pile 20 people in your car, all you got to pay is for $5 for parking. They don't charge you per individual, but it's an amazing tour, amazing hike. Actually, I got a couple of videos on there that I recorded a couple years back. So if you guys go back to our channel, look to my videos and you'll see Manoa Falls hike in there. It's a great hike. It's not hard at all.
Mm-hmm.
So little kids could do it. Old tutus or old grandma, grandpas could join you guys in that trip. And it's definitely a good tour to do. So if you want to do something outdoors. Okay. What else should we talk about today? Oh, any questions? Please do
Any
ask.
questions? Check the questions. Absolutely.
Okay, so James, just be out. Thank you. Okay, so we don't have much question, but that's the latest and greatest in here. So we might have to cut it short if you don't have any questions here. So if you got any questions, go ahead and go YouTube and go ahead and ask. And also, if you on Facebook, you can also ask and we'll answer it for you guys. And even if not now, just go ahead and link on the messages, leave a message, or leave a comment, and ask your question so we can look through it for our next stream. Okay.
One more thing
Yes.
that we did not mention about the Cocoa Puffs, the Liha Bakery.
Oh yeah.
So the Liha Bakery.
Well, first off, we are not sponsored by Liha Bakery. We're just
Not
here
yet.
because we want. No, not yet. Not planning on. But we are. We're not sponsored by them. We're not saying this, because we're getting paid for it, right? We're not an affiliate or anything with Liha Bakery. Well, you're right. Maybe not yet, right? But
Not
we
yet.
will be serving Cocoa Puffs on board, and you will enjoy that. So
Yeah.
okay, so what?
But
I'm
just
sorry
to
cut
tell
you
you
off.
more about the Liha Bakery. So the Liha Bakery has been open since 1950, which is a bakery and a diner.
Mhm.
They have 3 different locations, which is the old location at Nimitz, at Kalihi.
Okay.
And then there's another location which is on Nimitz,
Uh-huh.
which is really close to the cruise ships
Right.
or the harbor.
Right.
And then there's a third location, very convenient location, at Ala Moana Shopping Mall, which is located by Macy's on the 3rd floor. And
But
then we're getting closer.
okay.
Close to the hotels in Waikiki, International Marketplace. They're gonna open a new location there starting this month, November.
Mid-November.
Yes.
So they're gonna open up a 4th location there it's really close by.
Yes.
Really close to I mean it's right on the strip. So it's right there, and you guys you won't regret going there. So they're gonna be serving all kinds of meals throughout the day.
I think they have really great local-based meals, great breakfast, and also their hours are pretty great. They're open from breakfast till 10 o'clock at night. If you want to grab a bite late, they're open.
Right.
I think it's a great local
What are
place to
they? What are they most
oxtail soup.
That's what they're most known for.
Yes. Not everybody. What's oxtail soup? You know
Oxtail
that.
soup pretty much is like bone broth. That's the best way to do it. Oxtail and clear soup with all kinds of vegetables in there, and I don't mind it at all. I love rice. Genetics and rice. That's how I keep young. I love rice, and you just put it with the soup, and you just take a mouthful of soup with rice and all that. Oh my god, do it! I could eat that all day. Just be out. Thank you guys. You say you two look amazing. Oh, you start.
Thank you.
Oh, start. No, well, thank you guys for joining us. Just be out. Please do follow, like, and subscribe Just Be Out channel, because they are bringing you some really, really, really good travel trips. This starting now, right? They're on the way to Miami to go on a cruise
Can't
boat.
wait to see.
They're gonna be doing live stream on the cruise ship, and then to every destination they get. So we are so excited for
wait to hear from
Devon
you
and
guys.
Arena. Yeah, looking forward to it. So we got a question from James here. Is the tour company up and running yet? Question is, it's up,
Mhm.
but it's not running yet. Okay, because we're missing one more permit, and
Yeah.
it's already been turned in by our lawyer. It's the Public Utility Commission, because they consider. Oh, thank you guys. They consider that uh, utility. They consider that a utility. So we got to wait for um, for that permit to come in. So it should be arriving here hopefully this month, and we got our finger crossed. As soon as I get in there,
Yes.
we're gonna open up our Fair Harbor booking, so you can start booking on Fair Harbor. We're gonna be on Viator. We're gonna have local representatives here that could book you on that, and we get phone numbers. So hope
We are ready.
yeah, we're
We're
ready.
just
We're
waiting
ready.
for the permit, and we're open. We want to be open for business. We want to have these amazing tours, for all the visitors to come here. Show around the island, show the aloha.
Right.
We're ready.
And we are here. We hired a really, really, really good driver, and he's been doing tours, and he writes articles for the local paper here in regards to places to go to here in Oahu. So, like I said, we're ready. As soon as we get on there, we're gonna let you guys know. We're gonna put it up there. But thank you, Just Be Out, for the super sticker.
Thank
Wow,
you.
you're so generous. Thank you, guys. You guys should be saving that money for your cruise. It's gonna be pretty good price tag there. But thank you very much, Devon and Irina. You guys have been a good inspiration, been good mentor for me and Martha. So thank you for pushing us to do this. Also, James, you've been bugging me, and now I'm taking it. Now I'll take it. Thank you very much for pushing me into doing this, pushing us into doing this. I really do appreciate it. And Vegas, thank you very much for tuning in from the beginning. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe this video, and also hit the notification button so you get notified next time we upload a video or go live. So thank you very much.
Thank you so
Have
much.
a pleasant day. Mahalo
Aloha.
and aloha.
Woo. Chihu.
And great. And broadcast. Oh.